Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to cover what you should be more concerned about when you're looking for life insurance. Having a good company or having a good agent. And before we get into that though, I do want you to go ahead and like the video. Make sure you like it so it doesn't cost anything, so that YouTube knows that it's content that you're interested in. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit the notification bell so that every time we release a video, you're one of the first to be notified. And share it with your friends as well. Now let's get into the topic, right? So, a lot of times when I talk to people, they're always asking, what's a good company? What's a good company? And they're very, very concerned about having a good life insurance company, which is important, right? It's important to have both a good company and a good agent, right? But which one should you be more concerned about, all right? Which one should you be more concerned about? Good agent or broker? I'm a broker. And the difference between an agent and a broker is simply an agent is working for a particular company, so they only sell insurance for a particular company, and a broker does not represent the company at all, they represent the clients. So they have access to several companies and they work in the client's best interest. So that's the main difference, okay? An agent does have to also work in the interest of the company as well, all right? So good agent or good company. Which one should you choose? Okay, I'll tell you which one is more important. I'll take this every time. Why? Because a good company doesn't necessarily mean you can't get a bad product that's for you, right? Because companies carry several different products, right? That some might be good for you, others might not be good for you. And others that are not good for you might be good for someone else. So it's all based on your particular goal, what particular product is best for you. Life insurance is not a cookie cutter type of deal. And it annoys me sometimes when I see people explaining life insurance like this. It's not a cookie cutter. What's the best policy I should get? Well, it depends on you and what you're looking for, what your goals, what your family is. It depends on a lot of things. So we can't just say, hey, you get that policy. That's the best one to get. It might not be the best for you. So I hate when people do that, okay? Don't make a decision before sitting down with the client and actually understanding what their situation is, okay? And before you even come up with a solution. You got to know that first, right? So it's important to get a good agent that goes through that process and understand what you're looking for. Because think about this scenario, right? One of the very good companies, they sell term insurance and they sell whole life and they sell universal life and all that, right? So what if you have a 35-year-old, right? 35-year-old male that bought a 20-year term policy, okay? And it wasn't explained to that person that you're paying into that, and should you live after 20 years, you'll have to start from age 55, okay? So it's like you're starting from scratch again. So everything that you paid, you could lose, right? And you're starting from 55. It wasn't explained. So this policy expires, right? And now the person is 55 years old. And at 55, they realize that the premium is either too high or their health condition is not good at that point. And now they don't qualify. They either can't afford it or they don't qualify. Is that the company's, the good company's problem? Or was that the agent or broker that didn't explain how this is going to work and what the possible ramifications it could be if they outlive this policy, which they should expect to do, and where they would stand at that point, okay? And some of the possible disadvantage that they could face at that point. Like one, maybe not affording the premium at that point. It might be out of their budget. Maybe it's not, maybe it is. And the possibility of them not being in good health and not qualifying when they have to start over, right? So So some things have to be explained, right? And that's the agent's job to explain that, how that's going to work and how it affect that person, right? It has not, the company's still a good company. This might be a good product for somebody else that was in a different situation, right? So it all depends. Good agent is always the key, all right? If you have a good agent, you don't have to worry about the good company. A good agent or broker will only work with a good company. I only work with good companies. And I'm not saying there are bad insurance companies. So let me clarify that, what I mean. When I say good company, I'm talking about companies that have a proven track record of over a century, that have a proven track record of performing to what they've illustrated, right? Close to what they are, better to what they are actually performing, and have shown financial strength over those time. So they've been through depressions, they've been through recessions, and they stood strong. They faced all those challenges, and they stood financially strong, and they're rated high in financial strength, right? So if you have a good agent, you don't have to worry about the good company. So make sure you find a good agent, so that agent could A, find a good company for you, all right? A, find a good company for you, and B, set you up with the right product for you. For you. Okay? So, hopefully that was insightful. Now, these topics I cover in more depth in my book, Get Your Life Together. So it talks about covering how you go about selecting life insurance, being qualified for life insurance, and all that. So this book basically tells you how life insurance works and how you can use it as an asset to build generational wealth. I'll put the link to order it in the description below. Now, if you have any questions, also feel free to actually leave a comment and ask your question. If there's something that you do want me to cover, you can go ahead and put it in the comment section. And as always, if you want to see how something, a policy could look for you that you're looking for to meet your particular goals, I'll also leave the link where you can book a complimentary consultation. All right? So until next time, talk to you soon.